Siniya Island is quickly becoming one of the most talked about new launches by Sobha. It is a beautiful natural island, close to upcoming Wynn Casino, with prices nearly half of what you pay in Dubai. But despite all the buzz, investors still find it hard to evaluate, simply because there's nothing quite like it to compare. Hi, I'm Lily Zhao from EGRE International, a licensed broker here in the UAE with over a decade of experience in the global property market. I've personally visited the site many times already, so in today's video, let me walk you through the facts, clearly, objectively, and without the fluff. Let's dive in. Location and context. Sobha Siniya Island is located in Point, one of the 7 emirates in the UAE. It's a natural mangrove island just off the coast, connected by a bridge. The development is around 50 minutes by car from Dubai and about 10 minutes from the future Wynn Resort Casino in Ras Al Khaimah. Unlike most luxury developments in the UAE that sits on man-made lagoons, this is a genuine natural island. The island has an irregular coral shape, stretches nearly 10 kilometers, surrounded by flourishing mangroves, home to flamingos, turtles, and other protected wildlife. It is a lush green sanctuary in the middle of the desert. The island is now connected to the mainland by a 1.7-kilometer bridge, already completed and fully operational as of summer 2025. So geographically, you need to remember it's not Dubai and it's not Ras Al Khaimah either. It sits in between with easy access to both. Let's talk about project overview and facilities. This is a mega-scale, ultra-luxury master plan developed entirely by Sobha in partnership with the Queen government. The entire island, over 16 meters square feet, is being transformed into a self-contained resort destination, with around 8,000 residential units planned, including both villas and apartments. Delivery is expected to start in late 2027 and phase through 2029, depending on the building. There will be a stunning array of amenities in Siniya Islands, including a private marina, yacht club, and scenic rock walk, 2 luxury resort hotels, an 18-hole golf course, and eco-nature trails, beachfront zones, mangrove parks, family play areas, and water sport facilities, a high-end retail boulevard, fine dining restaurants, spas, clubhouses, and even helipads. Because the entire island is developed by one master developer, the design language and the community feel will be cohesive and consistent. In terms of pricing, 1-bedroom apartments start from 1.1 million dirhams, 4-bedroom villa houses starts from around 11 million dirhams. Estimated handover is from Q4 2027 to 2029, depending on your unit. Typical payment plan, you put a 10% down payment, around 50% during construction, and 40% on handover. If you spend over 2 million dirhams, you will qualify for the 10-year UAE Golden Visa, registered under the Emirate of Point. Why it stands out? Let's start with the obvious, natural beauty. This is one of the very few real islands in the UAE with lush greenery and wildlife. For a desert country, this kind of natural ecosystem is incredibly rare and highly desirable for long-term value. Next, proximity to the Wynn Casino. When it opens in 2027, is expected to become a global tourism destination. Siniya Island, just 10 minutes drive away, offers a perfect peaceful contrast and ideal gateway for luxury tourists. There is also a wider Queen downtown master plan, lands at 30 minutes drive away, a 25 million square feet development also by Sobha, featuring offices, malls, and residential zones, all adding to the long-term infrastructure growth of the region. Sobha is a reputable developer with a strong track record. Unlike Dubai's man-made islands, where you have to first form the land, Siniya Island is already there. With the earliest completion expected in 2027, the risk of incompletion or delay is low. Also, because it is a resort island, people who can afford this type of holiday homes are mostly high net worth individuals. Living here will be a status symbol and will give you a chance to connect with like-minded people. Points to consider. First of all, you need to have a clear expectation of its location. While not far from Dubai or the casino, it is still somewhat remote. As of summer 2025, there is little around the island, and the nearest Point town center is a 20-minute drive, still developing. Don't expect an organic supermarket or luxury shopping when you step out of the island. You will rely heavily on Sobha's ability to build a destination from scratch. Based on Heartland and other track records, that's very promising, but still something to be patient about. Second consideration, in my opinion, this should not be treated as a 100% bet-to-let investment. If this is your first time investment in the UAE and you only have the budget for one property, I would say consider established cities like Dubai or Abu Dhabi. A lot of agents are talking about its great ROI outlooks, but let's be realistic. Although this place has great potential, there are no established comparables nearby. Typically, this type of resorts are quite seasonal. You might see a lot of people flooding in the winter, but fewer in the summer. If you have a small budget and expect a steady income stream, consider nearby Sobha downtown, or a small unit next to the casino, or just Dubai's popular commuter zones like JVC or Dubai South. Siniya Island is more about personal use, a second home, a holiday retreat for you and people you love. If it goes up in value later, which is highly possible, great. But if you don't make a big profit in 2 to 3 years when you flip, you shouldn't be disappointed. Let's talk about recommended units. My advice, take an end user mindset. If you are a small family, go for a 1 to 2 bed unit. Try to get one with great water view. If you are after a holiday home to host friends and family, the Waterfront villas are private and exquisite in design. Final thoughts. Being a massive development with many apartment buildings and villa clusters, there are so many layout types to choose from Siniya Island. Also, applying for a golden visa in Waterfront is quite different from applying in Dubai. If you'd like a local, multilingual team to help you navigate the process, from choosing a unit to applying for a golden visa, reach out to us at EGRE International. Our team here speaks English, Arabic, Chinese, French, and Russian. Let me know in the comment section which development you'd like us to review next. See you next time.